Changelog analysis. Let's go top to bottom.
We already went through that.
Dude, alright, this is for the viewers. This is for the viewers. Alright.
Oh man, it's killing me. Look at, do you see that Arcana item for Terrorblade?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Volvo, please, $35.
Seriously, I want it so bad.
Dude, that's what I'm buying with the shitty wizard that I sold. Oh my god, dude. It's gonna be
That looks so good.
Yep.
Random ability draft.
Alright. Random ability draft. It's like you get to pick your abilities.
That'll
So
be
it's probably gonna be Pugna and Furion picked every game because they have the best base, like the best inst growths and general stats.
Yeah.
That's who everyone would pick in Legends
And,
of Dota.
and Skywrath.
And no, he's too squishy. Prophet stats are
I'm
just
not
so
squishy,
good.
man.
Bane.
People
Bane
still
gets
pick
me
Earth
fucking-
Spirit. Earth Spirit
People
has
still pick
insane stats.
Alright. They fixed all of the all pick crap where people would just sit and try to counter pick. You lose
Well,
gold
there's still
now.
going to be all pick chicken, but it's going to be...
Yeah,
quickly
but
res-
now
quickly
everyone's gonna
resolved
pick when
quick-
the timer's
quick-
down to 10 seconds rather than waiting till creeps spawn.
And the pre-creep time actually was reduced too, so...
Roshan got a lot stronger and his bounty got more medianized, I guess.
Oh, that...
Lower minimum
Yeah.
bounty, but also lower.
Well, it's more
or-
rewarding,
Yeah,
you know, the early game, but it's...
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a
And
lot.
the pre-creep...
Go ahead.
No, the pre-creep time also affects level 1 Roshes.
Yes,
It's pretty
yeah,
much
that's
a lot.
true.
not worth it.
Well, not in CM, I guess, but yeah. In
Yeah,
all pick.
you can still do it in all pick when you're in trench tier with Ursa and Skeleton King. Yeah, so they
Alchemist
medianized
nerfs.
version. Alchemist
Why
nerfs.
Alchemist
Oh
had
my god,
1400
dude.
night vision is beyond me.
Night vision, shaking duration changed, and it, oh, okay. It doesn't get stronger when it's in the air anymore. So it's whatever it is when you throw it. So now you can't, like, tick it for 3 seconds and then throw it at max range, and it's super powerful when it hits. I think that's
It
fair.
requires a little skill now.
Yeah,
to
I
actually
think that's
get the
fair.
full-
Just because it, like, in order for a support who doesn't have any initiation items to get a full and stable concoction on, they have to be really well positioned.
I think they should
the
have
night
let it
vision is pretty much
explode
all
while
that
it's in the
needs
air,
to be
too. I think they should
Okay.
let it explode while it's in the air, too. Thing.
Anti-mage, or AA.
Just
Ice
nonstop
Vortex,
fire
Ice
squad for
Vortex,
A.
and Ice Vortex. Okay. So,
Duration increase.
So-
NR. Stickiness is the big thing here.
yeah,
You
the
know, like when you
stickiness.
run into the AA Ice Vortex and you just run out, and you're like, oh, that
Yeah.
didn't last at all. Well, now it lasts 5 times as long.
It makes it a lot easier. He'll probably be able to get solo cold feats off with that if he had a max Ice Vortex.
I think so. I think definitely.
Yeah. Mana Void got a big buff, a radius increase, and you can see how big the AoE is, which I don't know about you guys, but like when I play Anti-Mage, I'm always conservative with my Mana Void because I never know whether or not it's going to hit more than
For
one.
those big 5-man mana
I
moves.
just never consider it, and if I happen to get some damage on other people, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that was nice.
No, but
Yeah, exactly. I consider it as found money whenever I get
So-
the amount of
yeah,
AoE.
some of the heroes that are kind of in meta though, like Storm Spirit, I know it's really good against Storm Spirit. Every now and again we see Necro pick, and it's really strong against that too. Just because the big mana pools get empty, and then you blast their team.
Oh, by the way, Axe base HP regen is 3 per second.
Oh my god, he's higher than Nyx now.
No, it's
Higher than
retarded.
this.
And then Berserker's Call got buffed like to 2
Oh.
seconds at level 1. That's disgusting.
Dude, it's over 3 seconds of duration.
That's really good.
That's
But it's still
And it
Axe,
also
I don't
got-
think it's going to make him viable.
yeah, but the cooldown also got nerfed, so you can't use it as often early game. You actually have to max it. Bat Rider got a small buff. He just attacks faster.
Attack animation time. Oh, that's actually a pretty good buff for him,
Oh,
actually. It makes
okay.
his mid lane a lot easier.
Did you see what they did to Beastmaster?
Yeah, that shit's kind of cool.
Yeah, he can have more than one boar and more than one hawk. That's the more important part. Is you can have 2
Yeah,
hawks
that's way
flying
more
around.
important.
That's a
What?
lot.
What's... Huh.
That's actually really strong. That's like really strong.
That could be good. That slow on the boar is ridiculous until you
Yeah,
actually
if
get
you
hit with
micro
it.
it
Like
right
you
and you
don't
get the slow
realize
one.
it, and
Yeah,
you're just like, why
and-
am I
and the
moving at a
s-
Yeah,
slow
so
and
the
the
cooldown's
slow
at
go-
40 seconds.
Yep.
So you're able to like you're able to have 2 out for half the duration
Yeah.
of one of them.
And the boar slow goes through BKB, which is
Yeah, so you
the
can-
most
That's
frustrating
actually
part.
that's pretty tight. I like that.
Yep.
What did they change about Boar? How was it listening?
Call of the Wild doesn't destroy previous summons on cast, so you can have 2 boars and 2 hawks for half of the
sick.
duration.
Then you can go You can rush Ags. Or no, not rush Ags. You rush Refresher. Have 4 of them.
You rush TP boots, man.
Oh
Possibilities.
shit, guys. Yeah, you rush TP boots and select Tinker. No,
You
but
go life stealer, TP boots on everyone, and you just bomb 2 places
dude,
at once.
I've always wanted to do that, like Travel Storm Spirit, Beastmaster, Lifestealer, and then like I don't know, like something else. It's so much fun.
It just takes one pro team to exploit that before Valve finally gets around to fixing that, because you're not supposed to be able to TP onto Bird.
It's really broken.
Yeah, it's really
If
strong.
you exploit it, yeah.
Alright.
Bloodseeker buff, guys.
Yeah.
Now he bounce more, and he's still Bloodseeker, so
He's
he gets a full hero kill benefit if he's in within 325 AOE. So you literally just,
And he
if
gets
one
a
of your
lot
heroes
more damage
dies
from
before
Thirst.
Bloodseeker dies. The other team wins the team fight.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can burst down, or not even burst down, but if you just have a way to sustain Bloodseeker in fights for that early initial, he can just go to town. And he also gets a lot more damage per stack. That's an extra...
and speed.
yeah, and speed. 35 moves.
Besides level 1, but that
Yeah.
wasn't that important anyway.
35 moves.
Dude, this
for Thirst
this was the
intense.
Brewmaster change that I was hoping for.
Big
Do you
change,
remember?
yeah.
Do you remember
Dude,
what the
180
old
level
axe
1. What
used
was
to
Ice Rod
reduce the
thinking?
cooldown to?
Not even
Any
arcade.
of you remember that? What
What?
the old axe used to reduce the cooldown to?
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, to 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 200.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what needed to be happening. 'Cause,
Okay.
like,
Yeah, now there's no disadvantage to.
I think now Brewmaster is actually viable in counter push lineups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're still gonna need to see like an Aghanim's buff to reduce cooldown even further, but he might get picked.
I
Well,
don't know
just so
about
you
that.
can punish
That'd be
his
a little
cooldown
crazy.
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
But
it's still
as that. Well, actually, I don't know. Not anymore. Maybe it's 40. That's like, dude, 40 seconds. Like 40-second difference at his level 3 ult, or
Yeah.
at all of his levels. That's huge.
true. He's got
That's
close to
actually
20% uptime on it, a little over
That's
20%
so
uptime.
fucking
on it.
I mean,
ridiculous,
what
actually.
I was hoping was to see Axe have an additional effect of reducing the cooldowns, but this is
This is
really
fine.
good.
Yeah. This is actually better.
Yep.
Because the early game for Brewmaster sucked too if you didn't have your ult, because it was just
Yep.
like, oh, I don't have Ags, and then it's like, oh, I guess I can't cast my ultimate ever.
Yep. Bristleback, base damage reduced by 4.
By 4? Good
Yeah,
nerf.
I think that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
I think
it's
entirely
too
OP.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
he,
good.
he
Yeah, the
won't
base
have
damage
the
is good.
same just like ability to last hit in off lane now.
Yeah. Well, it makes it a little bit more competitive because before you
Yeah.
weren't outlasted that Bristleback probably, unless you were like Timber.
Broodmother, I like these Broodmother changes.
Can no longer.
I think this makes her a lot more fair. like-
this also affects heroes such as Spectre and Batrider, so now they just cut off the map boundaries.
Okay.
Thin Web no longer provides 200 vision. Free pathing is now removed when enemies have vision over you.
Yep.
Ooh.
That makes Bounty Hunter and Slardar very strong against her.
Yeah. Wow.
Very, like, I think this brings her back into the fair range, though.
Well, it just treats her. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes her less brain dead.
Yeah, and all you have
That's
to,
good.
like, it's still not hard to get away, even if they dust you, if you can just fog them for half a second and run onto the trees. But,
Yeah. I mean, you just need to be more intelligent now when you play her, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I mean, she's still really good at what she does, but I don't know if she's actually viable. I mean, she's good in pubs, but like, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't
I,
think
so
I
right
think
now.
that hero was way too strong, even in high-level matches.
I'm not sure. Well, we haven't seen it in the captain, so I can't really say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm skeptical.
I think with this, she'll get put
Like,
into captains.
I think you have to build the draft around the
Yeah,
Brood
you do.
Mother. Like,
And that's.
I mean, yeah,
that's
you'll
really
crush your
prone.
lane, but then breaking base is going to be impossible, and Broodmother does not carry late too well. I mean, she's
No,
kind
she
of good as
doesn't.
an anti-carry, but
Yeah,
just
incapacitating bite is amazing, but
like you just mow down the tier 2s in your lane, you switch over to mid or something, you get those towers, and now you're just kind of dead.
yeah, and then you can't break base with her. It's not like Lycan where you have like max move speed or something like that, like all the time,
Yeah.
and like you're Lycan, you're tanky.
I just want to see her back in CM, actually. I just want her back.
Yep. Centaur Warrunner buffs. Wow.
Yeah.
30
That's
seconds
90
stampede
seconds.
cooldown reduced.
90 seconds at level 1. I think that's going to get him picked up a lot more.
That's really good.
That's
I
you
would
know,
like to see him more. I
yeah,
really like
that
Centaur.
that hero is really strong, and it reminds me of like
His early mid game is just like so
Yeah.
ridiculously strong with double edge, and
Yeah.
now the stampede cooldown, it's like
yeah.
ridiculous.
And this reminds me a lot of like all the only change that needed to be made to Potom, which was like Moonlight Shadow just needed a cooldown on mana school chain, mana.
Yeah, well,
Cost change.
yeah, Bottom had like mana problems for a long time in general. It was really annoying.
Ooh, the clockwork nerf.
Yeah, clockwork nerf. You can get out of cogs really easy now. Now I'm gonna have to. I'll probably end up changing my build to only 1 in flare and maxing cogs. Second.
Yeah,
I feel
Really?
like you can't really get away with
What-
one level
what?
now.
I think maxing flare is gonna be the go-to now.
No, maxing flare.
I don't think battery assault is
Dude.
for offlane clockworks.
No, you max battery assault every game.
No,
There's
Not
no,
every-
there's no
You
clockwork
might-
that
a
maxes
lot of
out
games.
of it.
except
But like battery assault
most
now, it's
offlane
like
clockworks.
I mean your cogs are. I mean it's gonna be easier to get out of cogs, like really easy.
What was the last pro tournament?
Oh, join Dota.
Star
No,
Series
Star Series, yeah.
or Star Ladder, whatever. All
Star
the
Ladder, yeah.
offlane clockworks max flare.
They maxed flare because usually you
Maxed
get
flare.
2 points in it to last hit.
I mean,
with.
you only max battery assault if you think you can go 1v1 and kill someone. But
Well,
if
like,
there's
once-
not a chance of it, you just don't do it.
With that hero, it's just once you hit 7, if you catch anyone alone, you almost always can kill them with the max battery.
But if you're playing against decent people, they'll be
Yep.
ready.
CM,
But yeah, I think
yeah, definitely. CM, mana pool nerf.
What's your wait URL? I'm just gonna tell them we're streaming our scrub patch analysis in the Facebook group.
Yeah, here, I got you.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. Looking it so Bulba can listen to us talk about
Yeah,
the game.
then dude, if we got Bulba to come talk with us, that would be incredible.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
That would be so much fun. Dude, we should ask him if he would do a changelog analysis with us.
Dude, that would be so fucking tight.
That would be awesome, dude.
okay. The CM base intelligence reduced by 3.
Yep, that's
That's
I don't know.
That's-
Was that a preventer from casting Crystal Nova and Frostbite at level 2?
I don't think so.
I don't
I'm
think
not
it does,
actually
but
sure.
what it does do is I know for a fact that she gets 1 less cast of Frostbite in the jungle.
Oh, that's big.
So now she can't go like wards, courier, and a couple of clarities and still just jungle and be able to come out. She needs to. She won't be able to just buy all those
Yeah.
items to start. She's gonna need to get some stats.
Okay.
Darkseer got buffed.
Crystal Maiden. Darkseer buff. Oh, my god. No vacuum nerf.
No, there wasn't a vacuum nerf. I think that might be the most important part of this changelog.
I am
No
so cooldown
vacuum there.
reduced by a second.
I mean, Darkseer just fell off in
I'm-
this patch.
I don't think he can be offlane still. Like,
No.
I mean, you can jungle a little faster with it now. So I mean,
Yeah,
is
well,
that-
Darkseer, like, there's no purpose with the new offlane where, like, Darkseer was supposed to be really safe, and that's why you picked him, and now it's just like, you know, like anybody, like, not anybody, but, like, a lot of people can offlane, and, like,
Yeah,
you
and
can
there-
just zone out Darkseer so
Yeah,
easily.
there's-
yeah, and you can zone them out.
Yeah, the current meta, there's so many heroes that are getting picked that deal well with Darkseer compared to
Yeah.
the previous ones.
I love
Yeah,
Darkseer.
so, I mean,
though. I really want to see.
I
him
like
back.
Darkseer a lot, too. You know,
Yeah.
Teamfight Wombo combo was fun, that meta.
I mean,
so-
I
Yep.
don't know. I have to see how fast the
I
jungle
know.
can be now with that. But
Long
Yeah.
Diner are the
See.
days of just Lycan and Darkseer getting first ban.
Oh my god, retarded dazzle buff.
Yep.
This hero-
Another
this
4
hero-
seconds on Weave. I think that hero
Guys,
is
this
really
hero's
strong.
already, this hero's already
yeah,
good, guys.
I don't think that was necessary at all. He was already.
Guys, this
taking
hero's
off.
I think we're
really
gonna
good
see him
already.
picked up a lot more with that now.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be picked up a whole lot. I don't think it's even gonna be based around minus armor strats. It's just
No.
gonna be a solid support.
Yeah, 24. Like towards the end of that debuff, that's stronger than Slardar ulti in an
It's gonna
AOE
be
that's
like-
really easy to hit.
You'll be drafting and be like, hey guys, we have one here that does physical damage. Let's pick up Dazzle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Death Prophet.
God.
Look at the Death Prophet changes are kind of weird.
Ooh.
Longer cooldown
Oh.
by 15 seconds, and AOE
Okay, I'm fine
increased
with
on
that.
her silence.
Oh,
I think we're gonna
silence
see
is
that
gross.
hero picked. I'm gonna be honest. That
Your
increase on the
silence isn't
silence.
even hard to land on like multiple heroes.
Yeah, this.
in my opinion.
Yep. The 15 seconds on Exorcism really isn't a big deal, but that increase is 75 radius. That's
Holy
huge.
crap!
Wait, how long is the silence for at max level?
It's 5 seconds
5 seconds.
at max.
It's really strong.
Yeah, that's gonna be why you pick Death Prophet now. Gosh.
But you don't necessarily get silence right off the bat, though. I mean,
Well,
you try and
yeah.
go for your max.
So that's really
exorcism.
excellent. Like 425 AOE is disgusting. I mean, that one value point is going to be huge.
Yep. Yep.
I'm glad with the exorcism
what's the
nerf because her
AoE of,
uptime is a little bit too high.
What's the AoE of a kinetic field? I'm just trying to get a.
500?
I want to say it's
Let me see.
500 would be
400.
big.
I think. I'm gonna look it up. I got you.
I'm checking it right now. 325. Wow. Holy shit.
Really? Really?
That's a really big AOE.
Yeah, that's huge. Oh my god. I said 500. What am I thinking? Shows how much I played Disruptor. Yeah, but that's really good. That silence now. I'm glad the exorcism, but it was worth it for the exorcism nerf. That uptime was like too high, I think, and pro teams just weren't taking advantage of it.
Yep.
Like her as a character.
It has to find a nice medium. Like I hate the heroes where you can exploit long cooldowns like Brewmaster, but
Yeah.
it's annoying when Death Prophet just uses an ult and you try and get ready to push into base and it's just
But it's like, oh, her ult's
up
back up.
again.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's really annoying. Dragon Knight, Dragon Tail cooldown, rescale.
Now
That-
I have even
no.
more reasons to not pick Dragon Knight. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
thank goodness. That hero is just such a pain to deal with. And like now you can't just put one value point in Dragon Tail and then max your other two skills.
Yeah, the uptime. Yeah, well, you won't get it off you won't get it off twice in a team fight with level 1. Like you won't. So.
Or you might, but you won't be able to just like constantly pick people off. Like in that second wave of cooldowns,
Also,
that
you know-
9-second is really fast.
Yep.
Also, you know that like last second Dragon Tail before you get out of Dragon form that secures you the kill. That's not happening anymore.
Yep.
I wouldn't have minded like not this, but reduce the range even while in Dragon form.
Really.
Yeah.
You guys
I
have that
just-
much of a problem with Dragon Knight? I think he's.
I don't have a problem with him. I just don't like Dragon Knight.
All right.
I
I
get
think
his
he's in a good
niche,
place.
but I just don't like it.
Moving on.
Huh.
The drow change
Drow
to
range.
silence is really interesting.
Let me see.
Minor non-interrupting knockback. What? This is crazy. Inversely proportional. So 350 knockback distance.
When they're right
closest.
on top of you. So
Zero
that
at 900.
what is the marksmanship AOE? Isn't that 350 now?
That's so awesome. That is so
Wow.
awesome.
That's so
I
tight.
love that.
Yeah, that's tight.
I really like this drow shaping up now. It's like yeah,
She might be good now. She might actually be decent.
Yeah,
I mean,
what is,
I don't know.
Raise my blinkers. I mean, but even
Okay.
I mean,
the deactivation radius is still 400 for
my question. I guess that doesn't knock you back if you have BKB though.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know
not.
if it knocks back their BKB. Probably not.
It
Knockbacks
doesn't.
don't usually go through BKB, so
But I still
still-
like the whole zoning idea.
All right.
yeah, I like that too. It's a cool thing. We'll have to see how it actually works in practice.
Wait,
before
is it a
Drow
wave or is it
best
just an AoE around here? I'm
It's
guessing it's
a
just
line.
a wave.
It's a wave.
It's a wave.
Okay.
I think it has to be in front of you. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, the Earth Spirit changes. No,
Oh my
okay.
God, the Earth
No,
Spirit
all of these
changes.
Earth Spirit changes I absolutely love. Okay, so Stone Remnant, 35 seconds. You can't just like plop down a million
Jesus.
stones to roll everywhere.
my
Geomagnetic
God.
Grip now does a silence rather than a stun, so you don't have the
What?
pull push roll or the pull roll push combos anymore.
Oh my God, that broke it.
You have to be able to hit your boulder rolls in order to punch.
Holy shit. Geomagnetic
Oh,
grip
wait,
damage.
no, hold on,
rescale.
hold on.
Wow, the scale damage is crazy, though.
I think that
Okay,
was.
hold
I
on.
think-
No, okay, look at this. What they did was they changed the grip into a silence, and boulder smash is a stun instead of a silence when you hit a boulder.
Oh, I think I like-
So now
yeah.
what you can't do is you can still hit them with a full combo, but that full combo can't include like a guaranteed push back. You can either silence, like you can silence them, but you
It makes
can't-
them less brain dead, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, you don't have a guaranteed like initiation pushing them back under your tower and all of that.
Yeah.
I like the grip and the smash damage switch around
Yeah, I like that too.
because grip will made offlane Air Spirit actually viable because you could get last hits from it.
That's true. Yeah, I mean Earth.
Like
Yeah, I think
I
offlane
thought it
was
was just
viable.
insane.
But
Even mid Air Spirit, you just like see him at mid and you just do immediately 125 damage to him.
Yeah.
And getting
Yeah.
a few last hits while you're doing it.
yeah,
It's so free. Yeah.
I think-
rolling boulder gets interrupted if it's
yeah,
disabled.
yeah. during the
That's good to know.
0.6 charge rather than just while it's moving. That's a big
That's
change.
so much
'cause
time to
Yeah.
disable them.
There's
That's
a
crazy.
lot of instances when, like in the couple Earth Spirit games I've played, just where like you start your rolling and you get stunned, but you still roll away anyway because you haven't started moving yet. And now, as long as there's a reliable disable, I can't see Earth Spirit doing well in an off-lane position.
Doing that might
It'll
agree.
become more like a Windrunner,
Then.
where like
Yeah.
it can happen, but you know with Windrunner you have to save your wind run, and so it just becomes a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. You can actually interrupt the rolling boulder
Yeah.
build up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was needed.
Boulder Smash can't target magic immune allies. Geomagnetic Grip can't cast on magic immune allies.
Fix rolling boulder travel distance going further than intended near the end of the roll.
I
That's
noticed
it too.
That's a
I
nerf.
noticed you can.
I'm not sure. That's definitely a nerf because you used to be able to init from 2200 range.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wait,
if you
what
were
are you
done.
talking about?
The very last
the
change,
last part.
you always go 1600 with rolling boulder rather than however
Oh,
much of the
yeah.
800 and then 16 on top.
So I guess
I
the real
noticed that
question is,
Wait,
Sorry,
what,
go.
what is it?
the real question is he good still? You know,
Oh,
after
yeah.
all.
Oh,
yeah.
I think he's
I
still
think he is
totally
too. I
They
think
viable.
didn't touch his ult.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
I think
that's-
it's ridiculous.
I think he's still
Yeah.
really powerful. He's just not
Yeah.
as
This is not
insanely overpowered as he was.
Overpowered.
yeah.
Wait till they put in an
No,
era.
I mean, I think he's still just as strong. He's just a little more difficult to play, which
Yep.
is what I want.
Yeah.
But I also
Just as
noticed
strong,
that
but yeah,
on
he's
this,
close to where he was still.
And
I
you
noticed
have
this geomagnetic grip now kills trees with just allied heroes, but I wouldn't mind seeing with creeps
Enemy hero.
too. Because
Yeah, I mean,
that's really exploitable when you play mid. You just pull a creep into the trees, and now it's pushing to it.
Yeah. It's like sacrifice,
Yeah,
but on Earth Spirit, so that makes it more broken.
all right, Earthshaker. He moves faster.
This is
and he's
these
tankier.
changes are amazing, actually.
Super roamer,
Look at how
Earth roamer.
2.9 strength gain. He's gonna be such a tanky support.
I don't even care about that. That's awesome. But the 310 move speed is so
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yep.
Like I can't tell you how many times when I'm playing Earthshaker and you barely miss them on the tip of the fissure because you're just a tad bit too slow or something like that, and you know that messes up the whole game oftentimes or things like that.
Definitely.
But this is like huge. Any kind of like movement speed increase or range increase like pays like it's like a multiplier effect on Earthshaker because it's just so advantageous to have
Yep.
on that character because of his range and shit.
You're gonna
It's
be
so
moving
good.
so fast with travel or tranquil boots.
Yep.
Yeah, you will be.
God.
Yeah. What? So you're gonna be moving at like what 385, 395?
I don't know.
With
I think
with what
385.
with Tranquils? It's plus
Yeah.
80, I think. So 390.
390. Holy shit.
Or no, it's either 390 or maybe it's plus 75. 385.
That I don't want to see that in my fucking nightmares. That crit shaker with the tranquils running at me.
With
that-
Shadow
it-
Blade just like
It's plus
flying towards
85. He's gonna be moving at 395.
What the fuck?
crit
That's
shaker
crazy.
viable. New
That's
meta.
crazy. It's so crazy.
Okay, Enchantress nerf.
Earthshaker is
which,
still really good. Like I don't understand why people don't play him. Like I feel like I guess it's because like he's so like execution based. It's like difficult. Like I mean if like Lon makes him look like amazing. So like if you're Lom, I would pick you like Earthshaker every time because he'll just win you the game like over and over and over again. But like I guess for people who are less good with it, it's like really hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just really execution based, but I think he's perfectly fine. Like I don't think these buffs
Yeah.
are necessary, but I like him because I love Earthshaker.
Yeah, I definitely. That's a hero that I love watching played, but I cannot play myself.
Yeah.
When you see a really good Earthshaker, and this is just gonna make it a lot easier, and he's gonna be hard to bring down. Like I feel like he was always just so
yeah.
weak.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. But yeah, I really like.
want to see crit shaker. Like he won't be in pro games, but I actually think it's gonna be a common pup strateger.
Dude, it's not. It's
'Cause that
really
strength-
not bad.
That strength
like,
game.
Gent Totem is crazy.
Yep.
Like
That's
400%
strength gain.
damage at
He's
level
got to
7.
be
That's
close.
like- you hit for like 400.
Yeah, he's,
like
he's got to be in the top, at least top 10 of strength gains now, with that increase.
definitely.
Enchantress, boring. Base armor reduced by 1.
Character's so good.
She is
Just
no
a little
longer
more switching
taking
and
literally no damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
fine. She's still amazing.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Enigma, I really like. Well, we'll get to Faceless Void in a second. I love those changes. The Enigma change, bigger black hole, and easier to cast it. That's nice.
That's awesome.
That's
so
nice.
That's
It just
about right.
it makes that hero even more signature of itself.
Yeah,
And I think
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it lets him fulfill the role that Mag.
You're not
used
trying to change his
fulfill.
problems, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with what his problems are, but like
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, I think that hero is definitely one of the most well balanced because everyone knows what it does, and like,
He's greedy and he's big plays. That's what. That's all he is.
Yep.
Greed, greed.
okay,
And big plays.
please look at these faceless void changes right now. These are intense. Chronosphere
I
cooldown
hate
reduced.
Chronosphere's
You
cooldown
now
already.
have 1,000 movement speed and phase while you are in Chronosphere,
I didn't. Oh my god.
and time walk mana cost reduced. So that's fine.
awesome. That's awesome.
That's so
1,000
fucking
movement speed and phase. So now, like, you could actually use Chronosphere as like a chasing tool rather than like.
Well, that was also probably the lamest part about Faceless Void. Like when you use Chronosphere early in the game and you have like 295 move speed or whatever.
Yeah,
it
and you
is.
just
and so you just like hobble over to them.
Yeah,
And it's like,
you-
oh, your Chronosphere ran out because it's still 4 seconds.
yeah, you use 2 seconds of it just to walk up to them.
Yeah.
I really want to see the hard carry meta get at least back a little
Some
bit.
traction. Well, I want more
like-
options available so you can
like,
hard carry if you
I
want.
enjoyed 4+1. I didn't enjoy it when everyone was just picking Animage and
Well, 4+1, but then you get like Medusa effect, and then it's just like everybody picks
I
Medusa.
love Medusa.
I know, but you wait 55 minutes, and then they like go to the other side of the river after 55 minutes.
But that's what I feel right now. Like this Chronosphere is pretty much like Medusa's ult, in that you can like just split push, and if they go on you, you can just run away.
Yeah,
And you
just-
have more mana to time walk anyways.
Yeah, the time walk mana cost is actually just as big as all these other things. It's huge. Like time walk is so prohibitively expensive for Faceless Void. It's kind of ridiculous. For such a shitty blink, you know, or it's not even a blink. It's like a pseudo blink, but like for such a shitty teleportation skill.
I wish it would do something if they're in a Chronosphere, because it does a little slow. It'd be cool if
Yeah,
it
that'd
like
be
does
cool.
some armor reduction
Like-
or something if you
Yeah, like
time walk
armor or
someone in a
reduces their
Chrono.
attack speed after Chronosphere or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
that's still Faceless's biggest problem is he's so not relevant for so long.
Well, I don't know. Mask of Madness builds like make him somehow relevant.
It's like it's not
Yeah.
bad. Like, I mean, especially with
I love things that break the movement speed max. That's just
Yeah,
like
those things.
No,
I
that's
wanna see more.
I'm definitely gonna toy around with that hero a little bit.
Yeah. Also, by the way, like Chronosphere cooldown is like ridiculous, 80 seconds.
Yeah.
All 16.
Oh
It's
my
just
goodness. Yeah,
ridiculous.
you'll have that up for every fight late game.
Ever.
if you get Ags on Void, just just use it all
That's
the
Void.
time.
Blink, Force Staff,
Dude,
Mask
that's a
of Madness,
73 second
Ags.
effective
All
cooldown.
day.
I love it. 16. That's crazy. Instead of 80,
I
73
built a
seconds.
utility
Crazy.
Void a couple times when I'm not hard carry and I just
Yeah.
random Void.
Yeah.
And
for
it's,
fun, yeah.
it's not terrible, but I mean,
What do you level? Like time walk, backtrack, and then
Yeah, you just skip
yeah,
dash
yeah,
completely.
and you just go Ags and Refresher if you really can. But like,
that's pretty cute.
Yeah, it can be fun.
Oh, guys, the pubs, all the pubs. I'm so scared. The Huskar boss.
Oh, yep. Burning
Oscar
Spears,
Boss.
an extra second.
Like burning spears needed to be stronger in
Right.
lane.
Inner
Really
Vitality-
so much
I
damage
thought.
though.
Inner
That's
Vitality
so much
increase.
damage.
Here's
Yeah.
the big
No,
thing.
no,
I think
I was being sarcastic. Like it was retarded. It doesn't need to do any more damage, and now it does.
Like,
it looks to me like Ice Frog is trying to shift this hero into more of like a semi-support role with the Inner Vitality cast range increase. Because if you pick a Strength carry or any sort of tank like a Dragon Knight, Centaur, whatever, that cast range means Huskar doesn't have to be tanky. He can just sit in the back, and now he's putting a several hundred HP heal on.
Yeah, but like his,
I
his
don't think
range,
he's
His
gonna be
range
a
is so
support.
short. Besides inner vitality, where it's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
if you just like a Q, if you're just like there to
think
use
it
a Q,
just-
it's like a wasted pick. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this just rewards Huskar more for being a low health, and like he's just gonna die less, which
Yeah.
is like his specialty is not dying when he's low health. Like,
Guys, pro
I
tip:
mean,
pick Bane
he's still-
against Huskar.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect pick thing.
Just
Yeah, no, it's
Nightmare
pretty good.
kills the hero, Fiend's Grip kills the hero, and then Brain Sap goes through his.
Yeah, it's really
His
good.
magic
But Huskar is Huskar, I think, is a nice niche pick.
Did we
I really
see-
like it. I actually really like him. Like you guys know, I have kind of a hard on for Huskar, but I think he's actually like a pretty nice niche pick. Like he counters a lot of like magic strats.
I want to
It's
see
like,
the
really
return
good.
of Blink and Slam Husker. Favorite thing
Oh,
to
Blink
do.
Slam is so much fun. Yeah, you just dunk people. But yeah,
No,
I like him.
I love the
nerfs.
Axe build on Huskar.
Yeah. I think people overreacted to the nerfs that he got, which were deserved and stuff like that. I think he's quite good in a lot of situations. I just
Frog
hate
wants you to
Spears. I wish they
build
could
Wex.
do that because it's so
Build
anti-buff.
Wex.
Yeah, Ice Frog is really pushing for a max Wex build. Forge Spirit's armor reduction is seriously reduced. Their attack range maxes out at 690 now. Which, okay, I actually really like that change because the 900 attack range was absolute crap.
Okay.
I feel like
hate
Invoker
like-
shouldn't be
Invoker getting
dominating mid. Like,
Yeah.
What'd you
that
say?
was my problem.
Yeah, as
Oh,
soon-
well, you got double.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd cold snap with some Force Spirits and the other mid was dead.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah,
see something.
you cold tap, you forge, you invoke Sunstrike, and then you Sunstrike them, and then you just die. I really like EQ though. Like EQ's a lot of fun for me. But dude,
I
guys,
mean, it's still definitely viable, I think.
yeah, it's definitely viable, but like it's just more annoying now.
I just don't think he's gonna dominate mid now. Like you pick Invoker trying to like hold out, kind of like a Dragon Knight or
Yeah. Well, yeah,
just your
you don't
other-
pick him for lane dominance because he's so rewarding late game.
The
but,
EMP delay got changed to a static 2.6.
that's good.
Wow.
That
I like
if you have max out Wex, all you have to do is throw Tornado, which disables for exactly 2.5 and EMP, and it's a guaranteed hit.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I like that
Alacrity mana cost got buffed.
Wow.
change. Dude. That's awesome
That's-
too. But the
yeah,
Ghost
that's
Walk
good.
movement speed.
Yeah,
guys,
Ghost Walk's movement speed. Look at that. You can actually get bonus move speed from Ghost Walk now.
You're gonna be when you're Wex Invoker, you're gonna be always moving invisible at max rate,
Yep.
at max speed, and you're gonna be slowing everybody around you. It's gonna be pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like
Yep.
when you blow all your invoke spells and things like that.
That's just funny thinking
This,
about.
yeah,
running
this
around
might
like that.
we might with this we might see a shift in the meta even to more of like a Wex exhort with all of the buffs to Alacrity as well as like Ghost Walk movement speed
Yeah.
not based off of Quas, and then
I don't
EMP
even
is
know.
completely Wex.
I don't even know how Alacrity scales with everything.
Alacrity
you get
scales by it starts at 30 and it scales to 80, I think. Or something like that, or 20. It scales to 80.
it starts
Let me
at 20 and
let's
scales
see.
to 80. Attack speed is for
Yeah.
Wex and damage is for Exhort.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm happy with those changes. Wex Invoker will be fun.
Yeah.
And you'll
Wait,
be
what
fast.
does Exhort do?
Damage.
Bonus damage.
It increases damage? I
Yeah,
never
you
even knew that.
That's why you just.
That's why you put it on catapults when they're sieging.
Yeah, that's why you
yeah.
put it on anything with
Oh
anything.
man,
Dude, yeah, it's sick.
God, how long
I
have you been
still-
playing Dota? My goodness.
I don't play Invoker.
I know you
I just-
don't. That was crazy though. I
just
didn't even knew you
beneficial.
didn't know that. That's oh dude.
Dude, I
Alacrity's
just
so-
found out the other
Alacrity's-
day. Wait, were you there? I found out that the Primal Roar on Lone Druid gives armor.
Yeah.
That like blew my mind. That
Wow.
absolutely blew my mind.
Wow.
Most successful hero alone druid doesn't know it gives armor.
Like I just never bothered reading it. It gives armor. Because I saw Burning cast it before he TP'd out in a pro game, and I was just like, huh?
What is
And
he
then I was
doing?
like, oh, it gives armor, and it gives like a bunch of armor.
Yeah, it gives. Yep.
Yeah, but
Right.
Alacrity was already like super efficient, and it was the second most underrated spell behind Ice Wall. Ice Wall in the
I
by the way.
remember seeing S4 did a Wex Invoker, like solely Wex Invoker mid, and it worked really well. So I think
Well, it's like you have at that point you have like great room control, like
Yeah.
and like you're super fast. It's really hard to gank you. I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
definitely got potential now.
We'll see. We'll see if I know for a while Dendi and Ferrari were the two that would play the Quas Wex. I know Dendi pioneered the Quas Exhort, but those two they're
I
Quas
think-
Wex invokers.
no,
I think
Yeah,
this
well,
rewards
Pioneer just
444 builds now a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
I
probably.
think it rewards 444 a lot, which is good.
Yeah.
I think.
that. Oh, we'll see a shift towards that. All right, Jakiro. Their changes are
Oh, I love Jakiro.
okay. So Ice Path. The old nerf to it was that it
Okay.
used to do 100 damage at
Yeah.
every level, and then they made it
Completely.
scale, and now it does 50 at every level. So
this is good.
okay, I like that because now you really only need 1, maybe 2 points in Ice Path.
Yeah.
Early, and you can go for the dual breath early rather than
breath.
having to max out the ice path.
Holy shit! Dual
Okay.
breath DPS.
Yeah, liquid fire DPS went up. Dual breath, burn and slow went up for 5 seconds. DPS does 76 damage per second for 5
Is really
seconds.
good.
That's 380 damage on dual breath.
That's pretty good.
Damage
Is he, like, an
interval.
aggressive tri-laner now? Like,
Attack
with
speed
that
slow
dual
increase.
breath buff?
But they also they removed the impact damage on dual breath. So it scales. It used to be 90, 180, 270,
okay,
360, and now it does 80, 180, 280, 380. So it scales a little better. It's worse at the first point, and then it gets better from then on. So I think we're gonna see Jakiro's max dual breath every game.
Well, I already did that in
Yeah,
the first place.
it was
'cause that
already
worked.
there, and I think this just encourages it.
Yep. And Liquid
Yeah.
Fire getting the extra 5 per level. Might see a
Liquid
couple
Fire
value
is already
points put
really
in there.
underrated, and you should always take a value point in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now it
It's
just makes
definitely
that
good.
value point that much stronger.
It's so good for pushing. Yeah, and
I
yeah,
think
just for
Jakira's
DPS.
now kind of like a Veno. Like, he's really
Yeah.
strong at zoning out the offlaner.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go up against him.
Yep. Juggernaut changes.
Oh wait, Dual Breath
Oh, wait,
attack
go ahead.
speed slow is actually big too.
Yeah, an
the
extra
way.
10 attack speed slow.
Huge.
That's almost as
Early
much
game.
as a Shiva's in total. Minus 30.
That's all. Juggernaut boss, guys.
Dude,
Juggernaut
you know I love my Juggernaut.
We all love the Juggernaut here. This is, by the
We
way,
get-
if you ever, people watching, all 4 viewers watching, if you're on any other collegiate team, we love picking Juggernaut. By the way,
Yeah,
so
we love it.
yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, Blade Fury cooldown decreased by 1 second for each point you put in it. Let's go.
Dude, 21 seconds, like
That's like you could spin Omni Slash and then like put your ward up, live for a little while, and you'll have spin by the time that fight's over if you need to spin
Yeah.
TP out. Because that
Mine's
was a big
for,
problem of
please.
mine. Is that like at the end of
Like-
a fight, if we lost, I'd want to TP out and I just wouldn't have mana for wouldn't
Yeah.
have the cooldown on spin.
or even like cleaning up, like
Yeah.
things like that. This hero was already in a good place, and he was just underplayed.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna really change much. with
No.
Juggernaut.
No, I don't think people are gonna start picking him now,
Like,
but I
at
like
level
it.
4, I mean,
Yep. Slow
they're-
buffs.
they're- by the mid game, you're not even using Blade Fury to really be like the damage
Yeah, to
in the
be-
fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Keeper,
Now mana leak increase.
mana
I
leak
mean, still
stun,
doesn't change.
3 second stun on mana leak.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
We
Too
might
bad-
see that
too
hero
bad you're
come
never
back.
gonna
a
run
little
out of mana.
bit.
I don't think so. Right now in the meta,
He
we
doesn't
won't
fit in
see
the
him.
meta, and
Yeah.
he's not gonna fit in the meta for a while.
Yeah.
Probably.
Legion Commander, Moment of Courage, buffs, and also they fixed, I guess, a bug with it where it
Yeah.
would give you 2
Yeah.
attacks. But it's it can go every 0.9 seconds now. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, 0.5
Yep.
to 1.
Not too
Ooh.
interesting. She's not in CM.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Maybe she will
our
with
boy
that buff.
Leshrac. Look at
Oh, our
Leshrac.
boy Leshrac.
We're gonna have to
The
start.
lightning storm buff.
Yeah, this is a direct buff to Leshrac mid. The amount of jumps they went
Yeah.
down a little bit, but the damage went down a little bit. But you can do it every 4 seconds, and the
4
mana cost
seconds
is lower.
crazy.
You can.
And it's 8 jumps.
Yep. Well, no, it's
The mana
7
cost
jumps
is
now.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to
Wow.
be 8, but it's 7 now.
That's pretty interesting.
But yeah, you
Still not
can-
gonna see Leshrac mid though. I think.
I want to see it mid.
And the mana cost is reduced too, man.
Yeah. I want to. Lesh isn't a like.
Yeah,
Lesh
I
doesn't
think
do
this-
bad with scaling items. Like people just normally play as a support. I prefer him as a support, but like
Okay.
mid might be an interesting option now.
Yeah.
I think this is
right.
absolutely for mid Leshrac.
We got some
Yeah.
cool changes coming up in this list. Oh my god, looking down a little bit. All right, Lena,
I haven't
kind of
looked down
boring.
at all.
Dragon
Lena-
Slave AOE, a little smaller. Well, the final AOE is a little bigger. So
Buff to Havost.
yeah, Fiery Soul increased by 7 seconds and more move speed. Lion, Ag Scepter now causes Finger of Death to hit units within 200 AOE of the primary target.
That's so.
Are we gonna
Awesome.
are we gonna see some
Mag-
like Darkseer
see
with
Mag
farming
Lion.
Lion getting Aghanim strat
Yeah.
where he just does like 6,000 magic damage to the entire enemy team?
Oh,
That is so awesome. Whenever I play with Jaeger, I'm gonna pick him Lion mid every game and tell him to get an Ag, and I'm gonna play
That could be-
Darkseer.
Yep. Okay. No,
Dude,
dude,
some
like these
Mag
these
Lion.
changes coming up, they're incredible. Lone Druid entangles no longer an orb effect.
Ooh.
So now you can get Maelstrom. That's like a direct buff to Maelstrom.
that is a
It-
really big buff.
That's really awesome.
Yep. Because
Wait,
now,
so can you get so Lifesteal works on Bear? I guess.
yeah, Lifesteal works on Bear now.
Yep.
Yep.
Scotty.
You can get Scotty.
Scotty
You can
Bear.
get Desolator for like Desolator for
You get
serious
Deso
pushing.
Bear? Oh, that's huge.
That
Deso is. Wow.
Deso Bear is actually that's a
that could
pretty
be
big
really
deal, but
cheesy.
I think it was mostly just the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
big deal.
but
'cause
Deso
it was
sounds-
just
Now if you
Sounds
fall
like a lot
behind,
of
you can just
potential.
go Maelstrom Basher.
Yeah. That sounds like it has a lot of potential though.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
It's making it so you don't have to go
Yeah,
Radiance.
this might.
I think that was stupid and unrewarding anyway for Entangle to be an orb effect. I don't know. It's just stupid.
It's weird.
Yeah, we'll probably see Bulldog play more Lone Druid with this, I think.
I still don't know if offlane Druid is I
He's
don't
not
think you
there
can do
anymore.
I don't
that.
think we
think
would
that's
see it in an
solo
off
safe
lane.
lane.
I think we would see it in a solo safe lane.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to
it's-
solo safe lane.
It still has to be solo safe lane or jungle if you really.
Jungle, yeah, jungle.
Jungle's not gonna happen. I don't think.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
Lycan.
just
Well,
not happening.
Lycan changes. I like these. Fade time is 1.7 instead of 3, so they go invis faster. You get invis at level 3, and at level 4 they get 15 HP regen.
Holy, wow,
That's
that's really good.
those wolves
that's
only
really-
have like 250 HP,
So you're never gonna kill wolves again unless you
Yeah.
blow all your.
and you can split push with them. Or as soon as he hits level 7, if he's maxing wolves, he in a lane he can just zone people out with it because they'll just go invis, heal up, and
Yeah.
then come back out.
Oh, that's really good. I like that. I like that change.
Yeah.
You know, it's making Lycan like do what he does even better, which I'm
Yeah.
fine with because he's
It gives him more lane presence. Once he hits 7, he can just win that lane.
Oh yeah, you'll win the lane with the 15 HP regen.
Yep.
Oh god.
Magnus, more intelligence, more
Wait, let me
spam. We might
I
see
want to
that.
see if that. I want to see if that how much that changes his early game. Let me see. So he starts out with 221, so 90, 80, 120, 270. I mean 90, 80, 270, 180, 270. So it's like 1636. So you get like. You don't
I
get
think-
enough mana to cast Shockwave 3 times at level
I
1.
think
but you
right
get,
now it'll still just be S4 picking back mid until
I
something
think
needs to change in the
I don't
meta.
I don't understand why people don't pick that character. This character's still game changing. He's so good, and nobody picks him. But you know, I'm partial to Magnus. He's amazing though. People should
Oh
pick him more.
gosh.
Okay, Medusa,
Medusa?
she's tankier than forever, but please just look at Meepo.
Yeah.
Divided we stand level requirement reduced from 41118 to 31017. You
What
get
is
2 Meepos
life?
at level 3.
And his reviver timer is reduced.
Yep.
What?
Divided we stand reduces your revive timer too. That's absolutely insane.
That's okay.
What?
Please
You're
do
still
remove
too
the
easy to kill.
Well, no, I mean it makes perfect sense because I mean he does get levels way faster than everyone else, so he would have to deal with these long death timers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Even
Yeah,
though
it was
does,
unfair
like-
to him in the first place. But 30% is crazy.
More
You're never
fling.
going to be able to
Yeah.
push into him ever.
Yeah.
Just
That
get the
is some
blood guys. Get a
crazy level
bloodstone.
3.
Bloodstone on Meepo, you heard it here first, guys.
Bloodstone Yeah, I hope he's not in captains. That sounds really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought-
Yeah.
I
You
don't.
should.
I think the
God,
hero's
we-
still weak though. He's got a lot of weaknesses, like nighttime ganking.
Yeah.
I still
don't
think
know.
that tranquil boost change was really painful for me,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
And-
painful for everybody. It's like they're like the worst boots in the game.
No,
so
they're
bad.
really good
Like-
on roaming supports. Like I love picking him up on like a Rubik or Avenge if I'm gonna go super aggressive.
Yeah, but
Or even
like,
a
it's
Lion
very
or
situational.
CM. Those are my.
It's like
picks of
hyper
choice.
situational now.
Yeah.
Besides roaming, like there's no other use for them.
Morphling changes.
Morphling. Shotgun morph.
Shotgun morph is back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And
God.
Shotgun morph is
finally
back.
did it.
Fuck this character.
Dude, this character's
that
gonna come
shit.
back. He's gonna come back with
Morphling
this.
was my favorite hero when I just started Dota.
I
Like,
thought
my
Morphling was
favorite.
good already. I didn't think he needed anything. I thought people
Oh,
were picking him up.
he needed something.
I don't know.
Yeah, he
You just have
needed
to pick
something.
around
This
him.
is
I mean,
it.
he's niche. I'm fine with the characters being niche though.
Yeah, I think this might be it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Right now, I mean, he's a good carry. It's just that there's way better choices
Yep.
at the
Yeah.
moment.
Unless you're Miracle.
But I still, I
No,
don't
if
know.
you're Miracle, you just pick Naga.
Like
Well,
this
you're
is a
not gonna
little
get banned and
better.
then you pick Morphling.
Yeah.
It's not like Shotgun Morphling had too much trouble right now. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it just
There's a
makes
little
it
more.
like I don't know. I mean, when seconds make the difference in like you getting a kill off or you not, or like you know
Yeah.
you getting like that lion's gonna hex you as soon as you come out of waveform or something if your Lincoln's is blown. Like you know,
I
like,
mean, you
these things
still
make a lot
can't
of
rush.
difference.
You can't really rush E-Blade still.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
yeah.
Usually,
not-
you have to
You
get.
don't rush E-Blade.
We'll probably see something like just like a Treads drum rather than the Lincolns, because all you need is that mana pool. Because if you get free farm in a lane and you get Treads drum, E-Blade up by like 19 minutes, 21 minutes, you can one shot just about any hero on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that,
supports
I
are
think
food.
that's probably going to be it. It's just
Yeah.
you
Supports are
see
food at that point.
builds that'll let you get an E-Blade as fast as possible.
Yeah.
All right, Nature's Prophet. I
More
don't,
nerfs, guys.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Brandon? Because I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think you just maybe
I
need.
don't care at all. What the heck?
I don't-
Yeah, I think it's
I
just
don't think
like
I don't think you need a nerf natures more, but I think it's. I mean,
No,
it's whatever. This isn't
yeah.
like game breaking to him.
yeah,
Like
the 25
nerf
mana that just makes me want to get like a Basilius earlier than I normally would.
Yeah, that's
I
not
mean,
huge.
there might be an occasion or two where you ult and you don't have mana to TP into
Yeah,
a fight,
exactly.
and then you're just like, ah, shucks.
Well, yeah, but then that's your
I
fault.
guess I'll
so
sit
it's like,
up
it's
top
not
and
huge.
split push still.
Yep.
Not
Necrophos,
huge.
I really like this change.
Does this hit in
Yeah,
Invis
this
too?
is.
No.
I really like
Or-
that change. He's already taking literally no damage, and now he can hit people in the fog of war.
That's pretty. Wait, so like, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you don't have to
Um,
have vision. You
That
just
doesn't
have to
hit
know where
Invis,
they
though,
are.
right?
What?
That doesn't hit Invis.
No, it still doesn't hit invis.
That would be
this
Imba.
jungle Necrophos, man.
Jungle-
Jungle
dude,
Necrophos.
it works on Radiant.
Guys,
It works
guys
on
it's
Radiant.
coming. Jungle Necrophos.
I can feel it. I can
You just
feel
stand
it.
there, and then you put a ward in one of his camps, and then you kill him. But you don't do that. God forbid you don't do that.
No,
'Cause
no,
then
but
he's
I'm
coming
saying, like,
out.
on Radiant side, you can pull the medium camp towards the small pool camp, and you just death pulse. And you can hit all those, because you
Yeah.
don't need vision over the trees.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Jungle Necrophos.
That's true.
Guys, we're going to see Jungle Necrophos strats coming soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. All right, Night Stalker, small buff. I
Alright,
feel like
what-
this hero is already really strong. He's just underutilized.
Yeah, you have to build around them, but if you build around them, it's like crazy. I
Yep.
mean,
I love Night Stalker.
like again, this is a case of S4 only picking them,
Yep.
but it's like people should be picking them more.
Yeah.
I really think, I think he's still really good mid.
He's nasty, especially if you get Axe.
I know
like,
Alliance
Axe,
put him at safe on Loda quite a few times, but I still think he can play mid pretty well.
his tri-lanes are scary. I mean, Night Stalker tri-lanes are really scary, but I think like you should be getting Ags on this character. Ags is like crazy on this
I mean,
character.
yeah, if in a like a competitive sense, you should definitely get Ags on him. But like,
Yeah, almost
sometimes
certainly.
if you're snowballing and there's just not the damage there,
Yeah,
just get your armlet.
yeah. This mischance just means like you're never gonna
Okay.
like
Yep.
get him.
Okay.
Yep.
Nyx Assassin, not anything interesting, just a UI change. Ogre Magi, Unrefined Fire Blast, change to 60% of your current mana. You can always cast this spell. If you have if you have 5 mana, it will cost you 3 to
Dude,
cast it.
Solar mid Ogre Magi guys.
No.
We're doing it.
But that is like that's
That's
a
pretty
Fire Blast
interesting.
with a chance to multicast every 6 seconds, guaranteed, as long as you're not
Yep.
silenced or stunned. I think that's gonna.
Yep.
I think we're gonna see
I
Ogre Magi get picked up some, and at least
really
fully
like that change.
Well, that's why you
Instead of
didn't build
messing
Ag.
with
Well,
Ags,
that's
you
why
just change
Ags
it.
like sucked on Ogre before this. Is because like
You-
mana cost was just
You
absurd,
needed,
like
a
400.
Bloodstone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now,
And
now you.
but,
I think you can just get away with like on a support just a naked eggs.
But now, if you're like luck, if you're a luck king, like you just win the game. You just fucking win the game. Like,
That's a really cool change.
I like that.
Yep. Omni Knight Degen
Oh,
Aura
oh my
stickiness
God.
increased even more.
That was already so sticky. And
Yeah,
it's
now-
just-
Just so
This,
sticky.
I think we're gonna see this hero get picked. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest. I think 2 seconds of Degen Aura is absolutely absurd.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
sad he didn't mess with his Ags, because his Ags is just retarded right
Yeah,
now.
his eggs is really
well, yeah.
strong.
If you farm it off, you just win. Like global.
No, I'm just talking about the whole tower effect to it.
yeah, the whole tower effect. Really.
Yeah, it's.
Yep.
I don't know.
How much does it regen on them? Like an
It
absurd
doesn't
amount.
regen hardly anything, but it's still just kind of. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
OD.
Well, it's a glyph every 2 minutes.
OD change of initiation 50 range.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's about right. Whatever.
Yeah,
works
that's
for
fine.
me. Yeah, Guardian Angel was 25 health regen for 7
My friend
seconds
who
at
might be
max.
watching this right now, he's just like he raves about how they need to nerf Outworld Devourer's move speed by 5 from 315 to 310 because he just
No,
fucking
yeah,
hates it.
I actually I think that buff would make him like absolutely balanced, or that nerf would fix the hero completely. He's
I
too
don't-
fast.
He's so easily ganked mid though.
That's true.
Like,
I almost
he-
just won a game with Vanguard, Deso, Lincolns, and Blink Dagger on Weaver. I was 1v5ing their entire team.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You're missing out on this changelog right now.
No, I've been
Seriously.
listening. I've just been solo queuing because I still don't have my Radiant for my solo queue yet.
I'll
really?
just never have my rating.
Alright. Phantom Assassin. Invisible heroes now trigger blur. Blur delay reduced. I like that. The hero is already getting picked every now and again. And
PA
now,
counter to Slark.
yeah, PA counter to Slar. More like she just doesn't get ganked by typical gankers as easily now.
Yeah.
Because if you're paying attention to your blur, you'll know, oh, there's a bounty hunter next to me.
Oh, the delay
Yeah.
was half too.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
That's
Queen of
pretty good.
Pain, Scepter, I like this change a lot. 40 seconds at all
Sonic with
levels.
Scepter cooldown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scepter first is going to be the...
I always liked it. I always
Yep.
liked that.
Yep.
But, you know, it's like, it was too, I mean, you had to get a Orchid on it because it was too valuable. But, like, this is
I'm liking
so
all
valuable
the
now.
ult change going on. I want to see more like bigger ults in games now.
Yeah. Well, Queen of Pain split push is going to be really good now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Um,
Ricky, I don't know how much you guys play Ricky. I play a shit ton of this hero. And I think this changes exactly what he needed.
That's
Well,
that's
this-
good.
This
No.
is really
that's
nice
good.
when you're roaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this hero, I think that this hero is a lot stronger than everyone gives it credit for. Like, you know, they say, oh, dust and good wards and you counter it. But, like, this hero
Well,
can
yeah, you just
provide
get defusal.
so much map pressure. And his hardest part was getting a lane. Like, if you were against, like, say, a Lina or something, if you don't kill that Lina, you are not going to be able to stay in lane. Because you'll just get nuked down, and you have such little HP pool that you won't be able to stand in it. But with this extra regen coming out, you know, if you pick up any more casual regen on top of it, you're going to be able to stay in lane for much longer, and you'll be able to deal with a lot of lanes that you wouldn't normally be able to deal with.
The other day I played against a Riki that picked up Tranquils, which was really stupid, but I understood why.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
No, there's I mean, I've experimented with some builds like Tranquils and Orb of Venom is actually like not bad if you have a ganking partner to go with. You can just find people and assassinate them. Like if you do Ricky
Yeah.
and Nature's Prophet, and he
Well,
just
Orb of
TPs it
Venom
on
has
top.
always been good on Ricky, I think.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
Sand King.
Here we go.
oh jeez.
Oh, gee. I
I
mean,
wonder what Jake is doing.
what is this song?
Can anyone
I've
tell
never
me
heard
what
this song.
song this is?
I've absolutely never heard this song before in my life.
Oh my god. More Sandstorm. More Sandstorm.
I didn't
As
even
much
know
as I
it had
love
a radius.
Sandstorm, this isn't gonna do anything for Sand King.
Okay.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I
I'll
love
leave
Bag
it-
of a change.
I'll leave it playing for the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
more Sandstorm.
it's still not doing anything for this character. This character's
Uh
not in a good place.
to
right
be
now, I
honest, the only thing I can see it being useful for is mid Sand King, where you can be further away from their high ground and still be able to sandstorm them.
think. Yeah, or maybe like getting those lucky, like you're right on the edge and you just
Yeah.
get the last.
I don't think
or
it's gonna
something.
make too many changes though. Shadow
No, he still
Demon,
needs work.
I really like this.
God,
Shadow Poison is
Shadow
already
Poison.
one of the most underrated spells in the game, in my opinion. And now, hold on, let's do some quick math.
I wish they gave back the vision to Shadow Poison.
Yeah,
You
this,
know what'd be
that,
pretty cool is if you could move around while
Yeah.
you're in sandstorm.
Shadow. Okay, you
That
can
would-
now have 5 stacks. Okay, let's see. You can have 5 stacks times 8 because that's the stack damage times 65. I feel like that's not right. I feel like I just scrubbed something up. It's 8 times the stack damage, right? 8
Yeah,
times 5 stacks times
40.
65. That's 2,600 magic damage.
no way.
What? No.
Yeah.
Let me check this.
Okay, I'm. Let's.
8 times the stack
Did
damage.
you move a 0
Eight
over or
times stack
something?
damage.
Did you move like?
Based
Oh
on
no, hold on.
numbers.
It's just 8 times stack damage. Just in total.
But- yeah, so 8 times.
Yeah. So 8 times stack damage. So it did 520 before. I guess now it'll just do an extra. So what? For I don't even know what that's gonna do with stack damage. I don't
It'll
know
do
how
a
that
lot of
works.
fucking damage though.
Yeah, they didn't give scaling for that. That's kind of weird. But
it's gonna do a lot of damage.
I guess it's gonna keep the same 65
yeah,
or whatever.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, that's
Okay.
They should give the vision back. They should
Okay.
give the vision
Alright.
back to Shadow Vision.
Shadow
I don't
Shaman.
think it's-
Shackle's duration is 5 seconds at level 4.
Yeah, I mean,
5
if you get that off
seconds!
in the first- if
And
you get
Master
that off in
Serpent
the
Wards
first
can no
place.
longer trap Rosh. Okay, just
that-
change.
that
Yeah,
was
fixes the hero.
expected.
I like the hero now. I think he's not unfair. Global Silence cooldown on Silencer, 10 seconds.
One day, this character.
One day Silencer will be viable. One day. I don't know when, but one day. Skywrath
Hey,
Mate.
He was
okay.
really good at Star Ladder. Did you
Yeah.
not see
Yeah,
that?
he was.
I didn't get
really
to watch
good
much of
there.
the Star Ladder games.
Dude, I mean, I think he has some potential in niche lineups and things like that. This just, you know, uptime on Global Silence is the most important thing about this character. So,
Yep.
one day this character is going to be really good.
Oh
though.
wait! That shackle increase, I think that's the longest level 1 CC in the game.
It used to be
No.
Sven
It used to be
wasn't
it used to be Hex online, I believe.
Yeah, it used to be Hex, and now it's.
And that was 2.5, and so now 2.75.
Alright, hold on. It was either that or Dragon Tail. Okay, Hex on Lion is 2.5.
2.5. Skywrath.
Dragon Tail's 2.5.
Okay, yeah, that's now the highest level 1 CC. Shadow Shaman Ursuline, even stronger than it was before. Tell all your friends.
Shadow Shaman Juggernaut, man,
Yeah, that's
with those Blade Fury reduction.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
Serious
Strong.
business. There's no
Sky-
level 1 reduction.
Skyrath Mage does 1400 damage with Mystic Flare.
And this
1400
character
damage.
still sucks late game, so
Yeah,
it
he
does.
doesn't
Oh my
even matter
God.
that you're doing
Man,
damage because you're
I
not doing
already
damage
built
to
Axe
anybody.
on him. This is-
Yep.
You're not doing any damage to anybody late game. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
You're killing those supports, man. The supports are just dead. You're the support killer.
Yeah. Slardar.
Slardar and
Guys,
Slark,
this-
I got the right music playing for it. More bash damage on Slardar.
That's actually so much damage at level
Yeah.
4.
No, we're gonna see this hero picked
third.
up a lot. It was already
This hero was already
trending.
amazing.
Yep.
I
This hero
still
was
wish he
amazing.
had. I wish he had a theme. Like all of his abilities seem so random, and they just
Oh
don't
yeah,
go
I mean,
really well
boring
together.
and
Well,
like not
the-
interesting.
They're all physical damage for the last 3. It's just that the sprint feels out of place. But with
I
how
mean, yeah.
tanky he is, I think the hero design's good.
The sprint's weird.
Yeah. Slark, pounce damage reduced, and Shadow Dance cooldown reduced by 5 seconds. So he's not as strong as he was, just a little weaker.
Yeah, I already think he was a little bit overrated. I think he's very good, but
Yeah.
a little bit overrated. So this is
Okay,
fine. I'm fine with it.
Sniper, these changes. 400 bonus range. That's an
This is
extra.
retarded.
That's an extra level of the old take aim.
What is this gonna look like? He's gonna be hitting from.
He's gonna be able to
from
like.
my tower to
So
your
yeah.
wait, what
tower.
I
range
feel
is
like
that?
he like in mid lane he
Sniper.
might be able to attack from his high ground to the other tower.
Can you attack
That's
like from radiant?
950 range. 950 range.
That's
Can you
what?
can you attack from like radiant low ground near Roche, like over to like the edge of Roche?
Potentially, but you can't attack Roche unless you're inside the pit.
I'm not saying about Roche. I'm just saying they're doing it. You shrapnel and you like,
Yeah, and you just start hitting
Wow.
them from like outside of Blink Dagger range.
wow.
All right, Storm Spirit base move speed decreased. Okay. Oh,
Wait,
Spirit
you
Breaker.
Spirit Breaker.
You now gain vision over your target while you're casting
Oh,
Nether
thank
Strike.
God. This character was
Yeah,
horrible.
this hero is so bad. It lets him get off his Nether Strike without getting fogged. Because that 1.7
You run around
seconds
the tree.
was absurd. Like all you had to do was run around the tree over and over, and he would never be able to hit you.
Yeah, I think it was more the combination of not being able to see and you can interrupt it
Yep.
that
Yeah.
really just made him just crap tier. But this is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
now he's somewhat viable.
Yeah.
All right, Sven, more armor, better war
Well,
cry.
Storm Spirit base movement speed
Yeah.
reduction.
That's a little bit big for his mid laning because you know you have to get close,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, his rune
he's
control is
still
going to be
amazing.
even worse pre-6, but once he hits 6,
Yeah.
he's the same old Storm.
So okay, so support Sven buffs.
Support Sven buffs, yep.
I love support Sven. Like that shit's cool. Terrorblade buffs, guys. Guys, my character.
Sunder cooldown reduced by some time. Sunder is no longer partially blocked by magic immunity.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
reflection cast range increased from 250 to 275. I don't know this hero super well, so
Okay,
I
so
haven't
like
played
basic,
him in a long time, but Sunder.
Okay.
Sunder
basically
you
magic
swap
immunity.
HP with the other person, like based off
basically
percentage.
you still jungle with this hero, I'm pretty sure, and like if you go out and you reflect somebody, they're dead because it's like 60% of their attack and move speed load. Like it's it'll be pretty crazy. I mean, Terrorblade carries hard.
Oh, he
I don't
looks
know.
cool. He just looks cool.
Yeah,
He looks like a
yeah, yeah. Tidehunter, Kraken Shell buffs. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like offlane Tide got buffed by this a little bit. If you
Yeah.
max Kraken Shell, you get debuff every 450 damage. That's like
Yeah, you literally wouldn't
It'll
die
be
though,
impo-
as
yeah.
died in the first place. Now you just won't die.
Yep. Timbersaw, base strength reduced. That change is
God.
perfect for me. He was
Yeah.
way too
Can they
tanky for
nerf
what he
reactive
was.
armor a little bit, and then I'll be all right with the hero?
Like
please.
you can actually maybe kill him as a support and all.
Well,
now.
that right there, that's what an extra. It's what 19 HP per strength point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
No,
50
that's
less
smart.
HP. That's a couple. Like that's like 3 auto attacks when he has max reactive armor up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Tinker. As